Opening credits. PLR Cash Domination. Written by Jim Stevens. Narrated by Kevin Steele.
PLR Cash Domination. How to utilize private label rights for maximum profits. You already know that using resale rights products and private label content are good ways to make money online. But if you're like a lot of content buyers, you probably have a pile of these products gathering virtual dust on your hard drive. They made nice tax deductions when you bought them, but they haven't done a thing for you since that time. Well, it's time to get that content working and making money for you. Inside this report, we'll discuss dozens of ways to use your resale rights and private label rights content for fun and profit. But before we start, I need to warn you about something. Be sure to read the terms of your rights license carefully before following any of the tactics in these videos. For example, some product licenses grant the use of their products on eBay, while others do not. Some allow giveaway rights, and some do not. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get started. Profiting from private label rights content. One major advantage that private label rights, or PLR content, has over regular resale rights, or RR content, is that you're usually allowed to modify and use the content in any way you like. In fact, some licenses prohibit you from using the material as is, meaning that you must modify it. Let's look at some of the ways to quickly and easily rewrite and repackage the content. Remember that when you change the content, you'll also want to change the title, chapter titles, and any e-covers or sales letters that came with the package. Creating new content from PLR. Now, the most obvious way to create new or unique content from PLR is by rewriting it and otherwise modifying it. There are a few ways to do this. First off, you can rewrite it yourself. Generally, you want to change at least 30% of the content, although 50% is better. If you're ambitious, you can use the PLR content as a mere research base and create an entirely new document. If you're not interested in personally undertaking this task yourself, hire a ghostwriter who specializes in rewriting PLR content. Rates tend to start around a few cents per word and go up from there. Higher quality writers tend to charge higher prices. Be sure to research any ghostwriter before hiring to be sure they do high quality work and have good feedback from other clients. Also be sure that you agree ahead of time on exactly what percent of the content needs to be changed. Finally, ensure that they are personally rewriting it. For example, some PLR writers merely use software to spin your content. This results in poor quality.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?